bleed, you will. Stay down. If I wanted it, you'd be dead already. Yes, I'm a nerd. I had to do it. And Ghostface ones. I'm a bit of a nerd. I don't have that many plushies. I collect more 6 scales and pops and dolls. I have some posters and comics, books, DVDs, Blu-rays, t-shirts. I'm a bit of a nerd, as you can tell. That's why I'm making this video. And I'm a cinephile in general, so that's the place I'm coming from for this ranking. But essentially, I'm capitalizing off the trend and algorithm for Superman. I'm posting my ranking. But it's not just the live action movies, because I have to do something different. I'm reviewing all the animated ones as well. The list is around 40 something, which means I will not be yapping about each title. I'm doing a Batman ranking when I finish all the animated ones, so I'm going to do Batman as well. So yeah, so if a character has a cameo and I like that movie, it's not going to be number 1 just because it's a cameo. So that it's not really a film for that character specifically. So in a lot of the Justice League movies, they're not number 1. Spoiler alert, not really, because I can't fairly just put, like, let's say Superman's in the last minute. I can't put it as number 1 because it's not really a Superman movie. Same with Batman and so on and so forth. So that's essentially how this is going to work. And a little bit about my journey. I was a casual comic book movie fan as a teenager. In college, I started watching more of them. Like, my friends took me to go watch Suicide Squad and then Wonder Woman, the first one. So I liked those movies at the time. You know, Suicide Squad is how I became a Harley fan, because prior to that, I thought Suicide Squad was a sequel or something similar to the Virgin Unalives. So I was uneducated in 2016. The only characters I knew were Batman and Joker. I'm going to probably just do screenshots from my Letterboxd reviews, so you can get my thoughts. I'm gonna do it from least to highest for my ranking, and also for the criteria of how I'm ranking it. 2021 is when I started getting more into comic books and comic book movies and the lore, mainly to prove haters wrong that were telling me things. And then I was like, you can't say it's not comic book accurate. Here, I started giving people a taste of their own medicine. You're gonna find out those movies later on this list. The order of those 3 might surprise you. But yeah, without further ado, to no surprise, the last one on the list is Superman 2025 by James Gunn, for obvious reasons. Like the first line I said, character assassination, and it was just really cheesy. You know, no hate to the actors, they did the best they could. Like, David's audition tape was way better than the entire film. If you want a more in-depth review of my thoughts, look at my Letterboxd review. I mean, you can pause and read the rest, or you can go on my review rant about this movie. But yeah, I'm not a fan of this.
Not impressed.
This warrants another video, but essentially we were supposed to get a true Flashpoint movie with the Snyderverse cast to reset the universe so they could move on. Essentially, it would be more closer to the actual comic book arc of Flashpoint, and it would have been after the 5 or 6 films that we were supposed to get in the main Snyderverse, in addition to a few solo films, but it was going to be actually comic book accurate. Alright, Superman 3 is actually next on this list. Surprisingly, I like the fourth one more than this one. It's just this one was pretty bland and forgettable to me. It was a really confusing plot. Like, I knew they basically did the whole Bully Maguire thing with Superman and Richard Pryor being a villain, but I don't really remember anything he did. Like, Richard Pryor is a great comedian, but it's just this role, it just didn't really work for me. It was just very forgettable and random. Like I said, I can't really recall a lot of details about this film. It just wasn't that good. I remember more about the fourth movie that everyone hates. Direct quote from Letterboxd: Justice League Crisis on Infinite Earths Part 2. Not super engaging. I just found the series kind of boring. Next up is Joss Whedon's Justice League. But at the time when I saw it, I did like it because I wanted to see Batman and Wonder Woman because I had just seen the first Wonder Woman movie and I really liked it back in 2017. So when I went to go watch Justice League, I was hyped. I hadn't seen the first two in that trilogy. So knowing now all the drama and the sabotage and everything with Warner Brothers, it makes me have this film lower, especially with how iconic the director's cut of it is, and all the circumstances of what happened, how Snyder lost his daughter, and is still mocked to this day by gun fans and haters. So, and no, even though it says directed by Zack Snyder, it was not directed by him at all. He still hasn't seen this movie. So I don't count this as my first Superman movie because he's barely in it. And I didn't really care. It didn't make me like the character. Shirtless and beating up the rest of the Justice League. That's cool. I didn't even know the man was an alien. So I didn't care about him. It's decent. I don't know that much about Black Adam, but he was cool, and I liked Hawkman and Dr. Fate, and then obviously the Superman cameo, even though I don't really see him working with Waller, but it's still cool. Super Sons was cute. I hated the animation style. It looked really ugly, 3D animation, but the plot was okay. It was cute. Crisis on Two Earths was alright. It was interesting how it had the two different universes with the two different versions of the heroes and the villains, so I liked that twist. This short film was only like 20 minutes, and it was pretty decent. All the characters shined. It was entertaining. My favorite part about All-Star Superman was literally Lois Lane. Like, I love her in general, but he's not my loser. Iconic. The plot I didn't really care much about. It was kind of boring, and there was a lot to it. Superman the Animated Series is great. It's not as good as BTAS, but this opening's kind of boring because I don't really care about the destruction of Krypton and his Smallville life. I didn't really care about Crisis on Infinite Earths in general, that trilogy, so yeah, that's why. I only found the last third of World entertaining. The first two parts were kind of boring, but I did like the last sketch. Aquaman is a jerk, but I do low-key ship Clark and Diana. They're kind of cute. I don't know. I like the two superhero gods being together. It works for me. Yeah, don't hate me. JL versus TT is pretty entertaining, but I also find it hypocritical that people are fine with the Justice League, including Superman, getting mind controlled or possessed by a demon here with no issues, but they got mad when Superman in Snyder's universe is mind controlled to do bad things. You know what I mean? It's the hypocrisy for me. I don't hate Death of Superman. I just think it's so melodramatic and a lot of the characters make dumb decisions, but I like the cameos from the other characters. Part 3 of Crisis, I actually really enjoyed the Apocalypse War tie-in, but other than that, I just didn't really care about the film itself. A lot of people have Quest for Peace at the bottom of the list for live action, but I actually like it more than the third one. It's not a great film at all, but it's so bad that it's good. Well, not good, but it's entertaining. And I don't know why, but the no pain, no gain thing makes me laugh. Just throwing the weight at him. And there's some funny gags that are entertaining, but again, it's not a masterpiece.
Oh, sure. Here. No pain, no gain?
Fatal 5 was fun because it was done in the Timverse animation style, but also had some funny scenes like the one I put in my review up there. So Gods and Monsters actually changed a lot about the characters. They all had different names, and some of them had different powers and origins, which is pretty cool. But also, yeah, they should have used the Lana Del Rey song by the same name. Part 2 of The Dark Knight Returns is so good. It's down here because Superman's barely in it, but I still recommend it. The Flashpoint paradox is just so iconic. I really do wish we got that live action adaptation of this we were supposed to get with the cast of the previous universe. But life isn't fair. Trapped in Time was cute. There was that funny moment with the big dum-dum, Grundy. It's Farmer Grundy, baby. Give me baby. Like, that's funny, even though Grundy's usually annoying. Same with Bizarro. I don't know why. I didn't hate them in this. New Frontier was pretty interesting. I liked how it explored a cult, and also that Martian Manhunter was featured a lot in it. Reign of Superman was a decent sequel to Death of Superman. It's not my favorite, but it's not horrible. It's more entertaining. Returns isn't terrible. I don't love it. The Lois Lane was terrible. My favorite parts were Parker Posey and James Marsden because, come on. I mean, James Marsden upstaged Superman. He should have played Superman, honestly. He was more of a hero. But I did like the cinematography and the effects. The score I didn't care much for because I don't like the John Williams score. It's not terrible, but it's not great either. It needed more action. I wish there were actual fight scenes and not just saving things. But again, it's not the worst thing ever, but it's not great. Superman doesn't have a huge part in this film, but it's really good, so that's why it's higher up on the list. If you like Zatanna, Constantine, Batman, and horror, you would enjoy this one. I think it's great. Hush has a lot of characters in it, but I really liked it. Superman's pretty dope in this too, because he gets a little mind controlled and a little angry. Plus there's Bruce and Clark banter, which I love. So if you enjoy the two bros, you will like this. Doomsday is way better than Death of Superman. It's a similar story, but it goes by faster and it's not a multi-film project. I liked this one. Oh my god, this one is so much fun. As annoying as Kara is in this, the feud between her and Bruce, hilarious. Even Krypto was annoyed with her. And Superman's cool too, but this one has some funny scenes that I'll include here.
She will prove a treasure for your world.
Treasure. You're sure of the translation?
It says treasure. Not terror, not trouble. Always the cynic. Crypto! No! Bad dog. Kara's a friend. Leave her alone.
I'm sorry. I've tried to get him to like me, but he just barks and growls. He hates me.
I was just feeling a little overprotective. Aren't you, boy?
I don't know. I've always considered him a good judge of character.
Superman v. the Elites has some interesting points. I enjoy it, but I also relate more to the Elite because honestly, if Supes and Batman took out some of their villains, you know, the ones that are irredeemable, the world would be a better place. Like if the Joker was taken out, so many lives would be saved, just like Atomic Skull in this film. So I relate to the Elite. So I respect Superman 78. I don't love it, but I think it's good for the time that it came out. You know what I mean? Like with special effects. The score doesn't work for me. I prefer Hans Zimmer's. But other than that, I see why it's iconic and a classic and beloved. I personally don't love it. I find it kind of boring, and a lot of the campiness doesn't work for me, especially with the Goofy Clark stuff. And the fact that Lois isn't super badass in it.
Lois, what are you doing?
Where'd I put that thing? Stay back. Or maybe not.
I didn't think that I would love Super Pets, but it's actually pretty cute and wholesome, and there's some good jokes, even though there are the dumb potty humor jokes that I don't love, but it's still a cute one, and Crypto is really fun. I like him. I liked it. So the second one, I like a little bit more than the first one, but not as much as the Donner cut. This one is still very silly. The diner scene doesn't work for me. It's still really goofy. It's not terrible, though. I don't love the end. I don't love the stuff with Niagara Falls. And just... I just don't love it. But again, it's not awful.
Excuse me, sir, would you care to step outside?
You just don't have enough sense to stay down, do you?
Batman and his contingency plans, that won't bite anyone in the ass, won't it? No, this one's pretty fun. I like it. It's entertaining. I sound like a broken record, but I don't love the animation style of this, but I like seeing Bruce and Clark being a fun duo. So I do enjoy this. I think it's fun. Bro, Clark going around saving people dressed like a thief is hilarious. With the stupid goggles, I can't take it seriously. I love that Martian Manhunter's in this too. I love Martian Manhunter. Lobo's annoying. And then there's a moment like 20 minutes in that I think Zack Snyder should have done in one of his movies. Yeah, I'm not going to elaborate. Red Sons is definitely a Elseworlds story, but I like the story that it tells. It's different. No, but seriously, can we get Amy Adams, Lois Lane flipping off Brainiac in Man of Steel 2? Because that's iconic in Superman Unbound. Like, hello, that's my girl. Even when she's in trouble, she's sassy. And also in this movie, when she's held hostage in a helicopter, Superman doesn't save her. Supergirl does. She's just tied up all in the helicopter, all smug when she sees Supergirl demolishing the second helicopter and then going in there to fuck up the guys that took her. Iconic. We love. And then when she also roasts her Kryptonian boyfriend later, iconic. We stan Lois Lane. All right, Superman 2 Donner Cut is up next. I like it a lot more than the theatrical cut. It's pretty entertaining. I like the gun scene, and I enjoy how the villains are a lot scarier in this version. Sure, they're still silly, but they have that dark humor that I can get behind. Like when when Ursa says he'll never become a man, referring to that child they killed. Iconic. I still don't care for the ending though, but I can't be that hard on it because Donner wasn't able to do reshoots like Snyder was able to do for his director's cut of Justice League, so I can't be that hard on it. I still don't think it's perfect, but it's better. JL War, honestly, the best part about it is the banter between Lantern and Batman, but I also do enjoy all the other characters like Cyborg, Superman. They all shine in this, so it's a good one. Apocalypse War is so good. It is depressing though, and it is sad. So no spoilers, but yeah, it's depressing, but I enjoy it. Lots of iconic characters. I actually really enjoy it. Okay, this is very high up because I love the animated series animation style. No, it's not connected to the series. I wish it was, but I actually really enjoy it. It's a fun one, even though I'm neutral on Brainiac. I love Injustice. I love seeing Goody Two Shoes characters going dark or realistic. I like this movie because I agree with a lot of these villains are not redeemable, and it's just very messy and entertaining. You just know World's Finest is up here because that special 3-part episode of Superman the Animated Series with the crossover of BTAS. I love crossovers, and the chemistry between Batman and Superman is just so fun. I love when they first meet and they're fighting, and then when they have to work together to save Lois and Metropolis from the Joker, Harley, and Lex. I love the banter, and I love that Bruce was stealing Clark's girl. Iconic. I don't know, I just love it.
That's enough. I think you got your answer. I heard you were crazy. I didn't think you were stupid. Bruce Wayne? You peaked. I won't have vigilantism in my town. You were the one who compared him to garbage.
Well, I was wrong. I'll let you go so you can count sheep or whatever you Kansas boys dream about. Bye.
Kick over the desk. Just do it.
I won't ask twice.
All right, no need to get your feathers ruffled.
Where?
Now he's getting it. He's been working out. We got a runner. Can't let you do everything.
We need the rest of the trilogy to tell the rest of the story because it's iconic. Emotional for me. As not only are the aesthetics and the cinematography, the score, perfect. It's just the fact that it was made after so much pain, both with the director and the fans. We're still being gaslit and hated on to this day. I get death threats almost every single day just for liking these movies. We get the universe back, we can even share it with the mediocre movies that are coming out now. We can share. So everyone's happy. That way they make more money. But Warner Brothers is stupid. They don't know how to make business. They wonder why the fandom's divided, but they keep doing it, especially with the clown in charge that's talking crap about the other people. Wonderful film, and I love the black suit. It's so sleek. And then people whining about edgelord black suit. Never read a Superman comic where he wears the recovery suit or the resurrection suit. He wears black to absorb the sun to heal better. Speaking of healing, at least Cavill's Superman doesn't look stupid when he's healing, like when he's just in the sun.
All the hopes and dreams of Krypton. Little you know. I'm so proud of you, son. Your mother and I loved you.
Your mother and I knew you would change the world.
Your heart was tested.
I know it's been hard, Clark, but
You gave hope to their world.
You need to show them who you are.
Love them, Cal. The way we loved you.
Fly, son. It's time.
I'm wearing the shirt for this one, but this is second place. It's second place. It's not first. But I had to. But when I first watched this after BVS, I still didn't. And the first time I didn't understand the dude was an alien, so I was so confused. The opening, I thought, oh, these are the bad guys. The aliens are gonna come to the Earth or whatever. I was just kind of bored. I'm like, where's Henry Cavill? I was expecting Henry Cavill. Where is he? That's what my friend was promising. Where is he? And honestly, I was reluctant to watch this movie at first because I thought it would be something silly and goofy and campy. Gee golly, Lewis! So I'm like, But my friend told me, no. It's realistic. It's good. So I watched it. I love the oil rig scene. I love when he's on fire and he saves everyone. The cinematography as he's laying in the ocean.
Hey, let's go! What are you doing?
It was literally his first day as Superman when he fought Zod. He didn't know his heritage. That's why he didn't have the suit until he went to the base in the snow. He didn't know why he was sent here. That's why we got the scenes with Russell Crowe.
Did you do that?
Yes. Pick up your slider.
Secure yourself inside the open pod. Safe travels, Miss Lane. It's highly unlikely we'll be seeing each other again.
Move your head to the left. We wanted you to learn what it meant to be human first. So that one day, when the time was right, you could be the bridge between two peoples. You can save all of them.
Which, Jor-El, iconic, best Jor-El. Way better than spread your seed, grape the women. What? Like, at least Zack Snyder doesn't have some alien breeding fetish. I digress. Martha Kent. Oh, best Martha Kent. Best Martha Kent. Hands down.
People hate what they don't understand. But they see what you do, and they know who you are. You're not a killer. A threat. I never wanted this world to have you. Be their hero, Clark. Be their monument, be their angel. Be anything they need you to be. Or be none of it. You don't owe this world a thing.
The tornado scene was sad. Amy Adams, I love Amy Adams. I wish she was in it more. But she's great.
They did not tell me the interview was with a lady.
I'm not a lady, I'm a journalist.
She's great. I love her. Perry White. Perry White's fucking iconic in this movie too. He is hilarious, sassy, but also caring. As you saw, because when Jenny's stuck under the rubble, Lombard's gonna leave, but nope. Mr. Perry White comes in. You know, heroes. Real human heroes. It's not just Superman saving the day. And another thing, people whining and bitching about the destruction. What do you think is going to happen? Multiple godlike beings with powers are fighting in a crowded area, especially a city. Do you not think there's going to be some destruction? Are you slow? Like, hello? Is there anything in there? Like, I understand you could be like, oh, move, but it's not natural. The first thing you're thinking is getting rid of the threat. You'll save more people if the threat's gone. Just like everyone also whining about the neck snap. Dude literally says, I won't stop. Did you want him to let him take over the earth and kill everybody? No. That's just stupid. So literally, he did the right thing. And this one was actually sad about it, unlike Mr. Superman 2 killing Zod with a smile on his face, which, like, I'm fine with that. I'm not a hypocrite. I liked that scene in the other movie too. But it's just the audacity to condemn one but not the other because one was goofy.
Get off. Sit down. Let me go.
Hey, leave her alone, man.
Hey, asshole, don't forget your tip.
It's a separate video, but Batman v Superman, yes, this is number one. I was more of a Batman girl. What I saw about Superman, he seemed too goody two shoes for me and boring. I was like, ugh, I hate that stuff. And because I listened to the haters that were like, oh, BVS, such a bad movie. I never really cared to watch it. But then my best friend, when the Snyder Cut of Justice League was coming out, she goes, you need to watch the other two movies. I sit down and watch them. I watched them out of order, actually, because this one had Batman and Wonder Woman. So I go, okay, watch BVS first, because that sounds more interesting. I feel bad for him. Superman's cool. He's not a boring goody two shoes. Like, why is everyone hating on him? He's just trying to do the right thing. And people that say it's emotionless. You can see the emotions. If you have media literacy, you can understand the point of the film, and it shows a mirror to society, how we would act if there was a hero, how we would hate on him. And everyone's just nitpicking. I love this movie. The score, the visuals, and I like edgy Batman, but I like Superman a lot in this one. The suit is better. I love the dark navy suit when he goes to the desert. I love it when he threatens Batman. I love him when he fucks up the Batmobile.
Next time they shine your light in the sky, don't go to it. The bat is dead. Bury it. Consider this mercy.
I love the anger and the rage.
I understand.
Ow! If I wanted it, you'd be dead already.